It's all about the branding at that point, right? You want to make the customer feel comfortable spending $25 on your shop, right? So you want to make sure you have everything. So in this video, I'm going to show you all the print-on-demand companies that work with Etsy. Hi, my name is RJ Martinez. I'm someone that has helped thousands and thousands of people make money online, and one of those people being Etsy sellers, right? And I work with print-on-demand companies too as well. We're going to talk about how much it costs for your design to be printed and what's a good turnaround time for your store, and which of these companies can help you with achieving your goals. And make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask down below. Now, from my experience over the past 3 years, keep in mind, every single print-on-demand provider is going to be different in this video. But one of the main things to understand that you have to test, it's all about testing, okay? You want to order a sample product from each one of these print providers to help you, make your best choice when it comes to this, all right? So I'm going to explain as best as possible in this video to help you get a better understanding of how these print providers work, okay? Now, as far as like turnaround times and stuff like that, depending on the holiday, they will let you know like when's the last day for a customer to place their order to get it by a certain time frame, right? And then, as the busier season comes along, the shipping times are pushed out a little bit, right? So you have to understand is when the orders are coming in. So like, for example, like in Q4, it goes from 100 orders, for example, like Halloween, right? You're averaging like 100 orders a day, or they're averaging, let's say they're averaging 1,000 orders a day, but when they go into Q4, closer to Christmas, right? That's what I mean. When they get closer to Christmas and people are buying gifts like crazy, they literally go from 1,000 orders a day to 10,000 orders a day. So that pushes everything behind. And I think just with every print provider, they all have their pros and cons, okay? And I think you're gonna learn that as you learn more about the community and other people's like mistakes or the good things that happen to the people or the bad things that happen to them when it comes to these print providers. So it's all about doing what's right for you and figuring out what's right for you. As far as local print providers, I recommend you build a relationship with someone local, right? That way they can increase, like your turnaround times can be the best all year round, or even buy your own printer if you want to do that, right? So there's several different ways that you can do this, but yeah. All right, first one's on the list is Printful. Also too, guys, I'm going to have my affiliate links all down below in the description. All right, so if you get any value out of this video, click on the affiliate link, use my link. I get a little something from it, you know what I mean? But Printful, okay. Printful has been around for a while. They have a ton of products. They're always releasing new products. And when I think of a new product being released that you can put a design or your artwork on, right? I see it as a new opportunity for you to capture kind of like a new market, a new audience, right? And that's very, very big because with new products, it creates less competition and more opportunity for yourself. So something to think about as you're going through all this stuff. If you're tired of designing for t-shirts and you want to go design for just some random product on here, you can do that. And there's always an opportunity right there, right? You can see they have a ton of products from hats to backpacks to coffee mugs to phone cases, pullover hoodies. And the idea behind this, guys, is you're not holding no inventory. You're leveraging these third-party companies, okay, for them to print and ship to your customer, right? And I know sometimes it can be like there's delays and stuff like that, but when it comes down to that, like if you want to control more of your business, go get your own printer or build a relationship with a local print provider, right? I've always said that at the beginning because it just, if you do it yourself, of course, you're going to have more control of it, right? But starting off, this is not a bad idea to do, okay? If you're just new and you're barely starting, do this, right? Leverage this and make $3,000 or $4,000 a month by taking advantage of these print providers, right? As far as shipping it out to the customer and stuff like that, you're not holding no inventory. You're not printing the products, right? You're not doing that, none of that. So very, very powerful. So with Printful, you're going to see here's a lot of some of the products that they have, swimwear, hats, and all that stuff. You can pretty much design for any of those products, right? They go into more detail on how it all works and how you can connect it to your Etsy shop. It's pretty self-explanatory. They also connect to several different like other platforms too as well, Amazon, eBay, right? And then Shopify too. Well, mostly all these right here that I'm going to show you, they all connect to Shopify. It's even with Amazon or eBay, right? There's a marketplace over there. Okay, there's not just one way. You don't have to just sell on Etsy, right? There's other ways that you can leverage these print providers and sell, right? Even local businesses, right? You can set up where if they place their order, you can come over here and put your design on a product and ship it to them, right? And if they want another order, you do it that way too as well. And you're still not holding no inventory, right? So there's multiple ways that you can generate a stream of income by leveraging these print providers. So think about it a little bit, right? And if you do it that way, you're creating more opportunity for yourself. Okay. Now, each product's going to be different, right? Shipping prices and stuff like that, they've been going up over the years. Okay. Over the years, as far as like sometimes I know like the last few years, like USPS has increased the prices and stuff like that. And of course, with everything that's going on in the world, sometimes even the print providers increase the prices on products and stuff like that. So you're looking at a Bella Canvas 3001 is $12.95. And then like with shipping, it can be $3 to $5. Okay, let's say. So you're looking at anywhere, if you're selling it on Etsy, you want to aim between $22 to $25, and you want to keep that profit margin pretty high. Anything lower, it's like kind of cutting it close and you're barely making any profit. But that's kind of the game right there. So as far as tips on that right there, some people are going to ask, like, how would you even price your products like that? It's all about the branding at that point, right? You want to make the customer feel comfortable spending $25 on your shop, right? So you want to make sure you have everything. You're explaining everything to them, what they're getting and stuff like that. Getting a premium product and the design, even if they just want that design, people will go online just to purchase a design because, they love it so much they don't even care about the damn price, right? So, and you can see like all of these prices too, by the way, are all different. Okay. So like this is one of the most popular shirts. You're going to see the bestseller. Even this one right here, this is $7.95. So printed and shipped to a customer. They only have a few colors. And I recommend you also too over there on your Etsy shop, don't put 10 colors for one product, right? Keep it very minimal, 1 to 3 colors, right? 2 to 3 colors. And that will create like less confusion for the customer and stuff and make it easier for them to check out. These are all, over the years of me doing this stuff, I know and I see and I research some of the top selling shops. I was like, dude, they're crushing it. They're doing this, they're doing that. So you're going to see that every single price of a product is going to be different based on, the brand and stuff like that. So if you go through here, you're going to see it, right? $16.50, $16.95. So all the prices are going to be different, right? And it's simple, click and connect. Once you link in and stuff like that, it's a very simple click integration connect over here to click over here. You click over here and it's basically simple, like I'm telling you, simple click and you go over, connect, and it'll connect it straight to there. And then when all the orders come in, they'll go on the back end and you'll see it on the dashboard for Printful, and you'll see it on Etsy. So that's really, really cool. All right, Printify. I've used them before in the past. A really awesome company. Now it's the same exact thing, a little bit different. So if you come over here to, like, let's say for example, you click on pricing. All right, so they explain it. So it's just, they give you more of a discount on certain products, right? So if you go, let's say you go to $24.99 a month, right? So it gives you the ability to connect to 10 stores. You don't even have to, you can use the free version, right? And you can still print products from here, right? But then the cool thing about it is they give you, 20% off all products, right? So it kind of cuts into basically, like, it kind of, you make a little bit more of a profit, and unlimited product design and stuff like that. So you can see right here over the time, this is increased a little bit too, by the way. Let me go over here. Yeah, this has increased over the years, but they integrate with pretty much the same thing with Printful. They integrate with Shopify, Etsy, eBay, and more, and they've been pretty good over the years, right? Their print times are okay, and they ship in all across the world, as far as like in the UK and stuff like that. If you come in here, you're gonna see different types of products that they have, right here. You're gonna see the $7.64 for the Bella Canvas 33001. And with the premium, you get it for $6.68. Okay, compared to if you go over to Printful, they're charging $12.95, right? Now it all depends too, of course. Like sometimes the shipping times on Printful are going to be faster than Printify, and this is something that you're going to be dealing with, right? And it depends on the print-on-demand company. So this is something that you need to be aware of, and you got to make sure that you have your shipping times accordingly to your print provider, right? And this is gonna be like a teeter-totter game, right? Gonna be going back and forth and making sure your products are getting shipped out on time, right? So this is like kind of part of the game. So you want to make sure, one of the things too when it comes to that, you got to make sure you're communicating with your customer. Okay, and it gets a little bit more hands-on at that point. Communicating with your customer is going to make all the difference in the world, and it's going to help you get better reviews, stuff like that on your shop. But like I said, there's nothing you can really do when it comes to this because of the shipping times are a little bit out. Sometimes they're a little bit delayed. When you click on this, they have different providers, different print providers within here. So it's more like this is more like an affiliate site, as you can see. So Big Oven Tees, you're seeing that their average production time is 2.9 business days, right? Shipping's going to be $8. Okay. Now the United States, Big Oven Tees, $11.71, $4 shipping. So you're looking about close to 15, and then 2.9 business days. All right. Monster Digital, you're going to see you get the point. They all have different pricing, different production times, shipping times. Also, I would recommend you test them, right? Put a good 10 orders into them, right? Make sure you're watching the shipping times, because sometimes they say, oh, it's going to take 3 business days and it takes 5, right? Don't get mad at that. It always don't work out correctly. Remember, you're getting the product, getting it to them, they're printing it, shipping it to the customer, but it just sometimes there's a little bit delays when it comes to the post office picking up the product and stuff like that. So right here, every single one of them is going to be a little bit different, as you can see as I'm going down. This one located in Germany. Of course, too, you want to make sure that it's located in the location that you're located, or where the customer is purchasing from, as you can see. So that's pretty cool. And you can look up any of these. One thing you can do is like search for any of these businesses, maybe reach out to them, see if you can work something out directly with them. If you're bringing in a lot of orders, see if they can do that for you. That's something, a little tip right there, a little trick right there. And it's just, how would you find them? Just click on them, search them, boom. See, hey, email them. Doesn't hurt to email them just to try, right? So yeah, the pricing, you can see they're going to give you a discount if you have the premium one, which is $30 a month. I believe it is right there. $30 a month. At $30 a month, how many products do you have to sell to pay that off, right? It depends on your pricing and stuff like that. So I don't know, let's say 5 to 10 shirts just to be in the safe zone, right? 5 to 10 shirts to pay off that $30 a month. So like I said, they have different products here too as well. Every print provider is going to be different that I'm showing you in this video. So let's go on to the next print provider. New one right here, Printbest. I recently ordered a sample t-shirt from them with the design. I will be making a review video on them. They are pretty new, right? And their shipping times, they are promising 1 to 2 day printing available, right? So that's not shipping times, that's printing. So they're getting the shirt and they're printing it within 1 to 2 days. That's what they're saying right here on the front page. I'll talk about it in the review video that I will put right here up in the cards right here. Check that video out and kind of go more about detail, and we'll kind of review the product that I ordered from them. And they're linking to WooCommerce, Shopify, and Etsy. Follow their instructions on their website to figure out how to link directly to Etsy. Their dashboard's pretty cool. I've logged into it, really awesome. And their catalog, if you come over here, you're gonna see, they have a decent amount of inventory, or different products. Inventory products, same thing. Now over here, you're getting a Gildan, $8. All these, let's see, where is the Bella canvas right here? You're getting it for $11.52. So let's say it can be $3 to $5 for shipping. So it can be anywhere from $14 to $17, roughly around there, per shirt shipped to the customer. They're printed in 2 to 5 business days. Okay, and it's telling you right below their shipping times and stuff like that. Yeah, so as you can see, this is a new one. I haven't tested it out all the way. I placed one sample order, and I'll be doing a video on that. But they look pretty good and look pretty promising. If they can get orders out this fast, right? And remember too, when people come over to the platform, the shipping times may change because there's more people on the platform and they're ordering shirts, and with that, it comes a little bit of a shipping delay. So I'm curious to see if you guys been using them. Let me know. This can be a big change right here if they can keep up with the volume that they're getting in the future. So if you haven't used them and you want to order a test sample for them, I would definitely go check them out. They're pretty cool. They seem like they have a decent amount of products. and they can integrate with 3 different platforms so far, and they're coming soon with 3 more. So Printbest, check them out. Also guys, if there's any print providers that I haven't talked about in this video, please comment down below and share with us what any other print providers that you guys recommend. Next one is going to be Gooten. Me personally, I think I probably used them once. Okay, you can see what they integrate with. Okay, they integrate with Etsy, okay, Shopify, WooCommerce, and they're saying their average production time is 2.8 days, average shipping time 3.9. This one I've tested just one time. I haven't really tested them too much. I know a few people were talking about pricing. Okay, let's come over here and check it out. That's apparel. Get me a t-shirt. Give me a t-shirt. I don't know if they do. Oh, here it is. I'm not seeing the pricing anywhere. Okay, but obviously they have the product right here. Oh, they have the product, right? And they have a big variety of products, but I'm pretty sure it's roughly around the same price over there. But Gooten, I heard a lot of people say a lot of good things about them, and I've heard a lot of people say something about, you know, just their pricing and stuff. But it seems like they get their stuff out on time when it comes to shipping, as far as everyone that I've heard so far. Yeah, it seems to be a really good company, and people love them. Love them, love them, love them. All right, so it pretty much is the same exact thing. Gooten, connect them. Boom, boom. Products, see if you have your products, you know, connected to your Etsy store. Same exact thing. All right, so Teelaunch, right? And this company's been around for a while. Been around as long as I believe it's Printful. So they've been around for a while. It's the same thing with them. Okay, they offered at the very beginning, they offered like a wide variety of products, right? One of the cool ones was the dog collection that they had, right? They offer like a unique variety of products. This is powerful because, like I told you at the very beginning, just if you come in here, right, and you see a product that no one else is selling, and you're like one of the first people out there doing it, and it's like a trending product, you're gonna get ahead of everyone, right? Like balloons, for example, right here. Graduation just passed. You know how many balloons people were buying? Like, there's a big demand for balloons during that time. So think about it. You make a pop-up shop, you make a 50,000, 60,000, and then you're like, okay, cool. All right, I'm done with my balloons for the year. I made all this money. And then you just repeat it again. So that can be very, very powerful. If you get, you know, next year, or to even create like birthday balloons or something like that, or come around next year, right, for graduation, and you create balloons, it can be very, very powerful. Okay, just that one product, right, that crushes it for you. So something to think about. You can view all their products. You can see that they have, let's click on one, products. Okay, their processing times 3 to 6 business days. Okay, shipping from Wisconsin and South Dakota. So they have 2 different locations. Okay, and they give you, you know, the shipping. Okay, so first item, $5.50. Okay, and then, you know, they're the international. Now every single print provider, okay, the international shipping, if they don't have a place over there, they're gonna charge a little bit different, right? And the price goes up too as well. So make sure you guys have your pricing accordingly on your platform on Etsy when it comes to your shipping, because if they're shipping overseas and you don't have, you know, you don't charge extra for shipping, they're basically almost, you're not gonna make no profit. You might lose money, you might just break even. You know, you might just get a good review. So that's the worst that can probably happen, right? And additional, so when they order, let's say the customer orders 3 items. So the first item is going to be $5.50, and then additional, right? The other 2 is going to be at $3. So you're paying $8.50 altogether for 3 items. So when they increase that average order, it increases, and then you save some money too as well, right? You say, or you make more money, okay, on the shipping. You make some money on the shipping. So woohoo! And saying $11, you know, it can vary. As you can see, we're looking at most of the Bella Canvas 3001. You're seeing that the prices can be a little, they can all be, depending who's printing and shipping them, what print provider, they can be from $10 to $13, right? So far that we're looking at. Garden flags, interesting. Okay, you can even just come onto these print providers and do some type of research to see, right, like what you want to sell. So garden flags probably really big right now going into summertime, right? Spring, they kind of had a little bit of a boom, and then they're probably doing really well. So just something to think about over here, right? You're looking at this stuff and just trying to just get an idea. Drinkware, over here where I live at, there's a lot of breweries. So something with local businesses and doing something like that can be very big too as well. So there's, like I'm telling you, there's not just one way to do it. There's not just Etsy. There's so many different ways that you can approach this and dominate, right? Yeah, pretty powerful. And they have a ton of different brands of shirts, okay? And also too, with the sizing and stuff like that on your shop, make sure you guys have your sizing that it makes it easier for the customer to understand what size to pick. If it's a medium shirt, they should be wearing a large, depending on the brand of your shirt. If they're unaware of that, it's going to create more returns for you. And that's, you know, when it comes to returns, sometimes it's just, all right, cool, I'll return it. That way you don't avoid, you know, any negative reviews. All right, just give them the money, tell them to keep it as a gift. Here you go. That kind of usually avoids it. But just sometimes you just have to eat that L. You know what I mean? That L, baby. So you have to understand what you're doing. So when it comes to this type of stuff, you want to make it sure that's on your shop, on your Etsy shop, that it's easier for the customer to understand what size they need to pick when it comes to ordering a shirt from your shop. So that's very important. I shared a ton of nuggets going through every single print provider to help you guys understand what needs to be done. But learning how a customer comes onto your Etsy store and figuring out, like, make it as easy as possible for them, and you kind of like looking at the outside in and analyzing that type of stuff to make it easier for them to make a purchase, pull out their credit card, check out, and boom, and they're happy and they get their product on time. Okay, that's so important because that will increase a lot. Okay, and the reviews will come in, your average order value will go up. You have returning customers, people love you, people are sharing you with their friends, and that's pretty powerful. Etsy is probably one of the most easiest marketplaces when it comes to ranking products, and it's a very amazing opportunity over there, and you can make a ton of money if you do it correctly. All right, so what is a good turnaround time, right? I'm gonna come over here into Etsy. I'm over here in incognito mode, and I'm just gonna type in like let's just come over here to clothing, shoes, tees and tops. All right, now the most important thing here is, like, it's gonna tell us like what should you aim for when it comes to, like, it's gonna give us some information, right? It's like, in a way it will. Okay, now if you look at right here in the filters, right, this usually tells you a little bit of a story. It applies to pretty much any platform that you're on, right? But if you can filter right here, right, 1 business day, 1 to 3 business day. Now, of course, the faster the shipping times are, the higher you're gonna rank on Etsy, right? They do that a little bit, but like a good shipping time would be anywhere between 3 to 7 business days. Also, if you have a product that no one else has, or if you have a design that no one else has, the customers will wait. But the main thing here is to make sure that you're communicating with the customer. If it's a little bit of a delay with the order, or if they're asking you when will they get it and they're expecting it by a certain time, you want to make sure you perform when it comes to getting your turnaround times to and getting the product to the customer. So very important. But when it comes to shipping times over here on Etsy, in my personal opinion, the best turnaround times can be 3 to 7 business days. Of course, the sooner the better, but 5 to 7 business days is not that bad. Even pushing it to almost 10 depends, right? It all depends, but that's a little bit overboard, I want to say. You're kind of crossing the line a little bit, but my personal opinion, if you can get it within the product to the customer within 3 to 7 business days, that would be amazing. That'd be the ideal for a Etsy customer getting their product. So